That's it. The van's in their hands now, and we honestly don't know how long for.
We just wrapped up a really fun 4th of July weekend here in Ely, but today it's time to hit the road. Now we're heading south through a stretch we've never driven before with plans to stay in Cedar City tonight and eventually make our way up to one of our favorite campgrounds at 8,000 feet. So it should be a typical travel day. All right, y'all, first stop is Love's here in Ely because we are out of coffee in the van and the van's thirsty too. So this is a pretty typical start of the day for us. And I just use some coffee. You know he used some coffee.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, there is no coffee left in the van this morning, which is essentially a crime in our house. So this stop is essential. Ooh, there is nothing like that first sip of coffee. Okay, now we're functional.
I tell you, babe, gas isn't too bad today. It still adds up fast, though.
Yeah, ooh, look at that.
Yeah, it's like $57, but only half a tank.
Nice. Cheers.
Cheers to that.
Coffee sips.
And drink the coffee. Yeah.
So we got a decent drive day ahead. Now, it's not too long, but once we get past Baker, which we drove to recently when we stayed at a campground at Great Basin National Park, well, we're on roads we have never been on beyond that. So we have no idea what's out there. Could be nothing, or it could be something weird. I vote for something weird, because we like weird. Wes, are you ready for the road, puppy? Oh, he's ready. Look, he's got his lounge chair right here. I know once we get going, you be ready to rock, Bobby. Bobby, I say hello, Bobby. Right. You think Brady's gonna sleep through the whole thing again?
Well, until we hit a pothole.
No potholes, please.
I don't have to look no further, 'cause I've reached my destination. I used to be lost, but now I'm found. As long as I know that you'll be around, I don't have to keep on searching. I'm right where I wanna be. I used to be so sad, now I'm glad I found something I never had. And I'm ready, yeah, yeah. This time I'm going all in. Yes, I'm ready, yeah, yeah. I'm ready for the good times to begin. Yeah, I don't have to.
Okay, so we're just a few minutes into the drive, and it's a clear morning and no traffic. I mean, just how we like it. I mean, this drive is supposed to be beautiful. Open deserts, barely any towns. I mean, the next blip is Baker, and even that's tiny. And here comes Brady, just like clockwork, either in my lap or in his cozy little nook right between us. Oh, who's the bitty booties? Who's the bitty booties? Who's your mommy's little booby dooby dooby? I just mommy cooby dooby. Oh, look at that. You just look so cozy right there. Oh my God. Those little patch of buildings up there, you know, the ones right up there, well, that's Baker. Now, we recently drove here when we stayed at the Great Basin National Park, but we really didn't stop in, so this is our first time continuing past it.
You blinked. Did you miss it?
Oh, you mean that building right? Oh, well, that building right there, that was the gas station, the post office, the doctor's office, and the restaurant all in one.
I'm ready for a brighter day. I'm ready to go. I think it shows. I'm ready for the good times to begin.
Welcome to Utah, babe.
Yeah. Now check this out. Ready?
Oh, yeah.
This makes it officially A multi-state travel day.
Yeah, new state smell, same gas mileage.
Yeah.
And a birdie. Hi, buddy.
Right?
It's so nice just to sometimes stretch those legs a little bit, stretch those butt muscles a little bit, get them loose from sitting from those long drives. Nothing but the quiet wind and sagebrush and the hot sun in the desert. Woo! Okay, now desert snow has officially crossed into Utah. Let's go!
Every day I walk the floor and think of you. And every night I pray the Lord will see me through. Every time I think I find a love that's true, I fall right back to walk the floor and think of you.
So this is Milford. It's probably only the only real town we're gonna pass through today. So I'm thinking maybe we stop for a little, maybe gas if you need it, but some snacks.
I'm actually thinking a bathroom break would be good about right now.
Well, the bathroom break for sure. After all that coffee. Woo!
Yeah.
We've been driving for a couple hours now, so you know, stops like this definitely feel necessary. Plus, we love stopping in like small towns like this because there's some things that are unexpected.
Yeah, I'm checking for jerky. Right? Every gas station in Utah has at least 10 kinds.
Yes, jerky and weird sodas.
Yeah.
That's the rule. Yeah, Dave, success.
Of course.
Somebody's peeking over there. They must smell the jerky. Bobby, do you smell the jerky? He's like, I smell the jerky. I want some of that jerky. Yeah, I think he wants some of that jerky.
Oh, he definitely wants some of that jerky.
I mean, these kind of stops don't look like much, but it's part of the reason why we love traveling this way. You never know what you're gonna find when you step outside the van. All right, Milford complete. Next stop is Cedar City, and I'm really looking forward to exploring that gorgeous city again. Look who comes out.
Hey, Belle Belle.
Excited, Belle Belle? Excited
Belle.
for the rest of the nation. Oh, who's mommy? Oh, give me kissy pushies. Mommy, you biskiskis.
Hey, buddy.
Cheesly bisky bisky. Just got some gas, and just like that, we are in Cedar City. I mean, it's been a long day on the road, but a peaceful one.
And I could go for tacos or enchiladas, or maybe both.
I could go for both. And that's why we're heading to one of our favorite spots here. And you'll see why. Before we go in to eat, I need to make sure kitties have plenty of cold water, and let's put that AC on. There you go, you guys. Gonna enjoy some cool air and some cold water. And some snacks. So we've eaten here before, and we actually talked about this before. Bas Flores is one of those places that just makes you feel at home. I mean, the food is amazing, and we actually know the chef owner. It's family run and family owned, and it's definitely one of our go-to spots when we're here in Cedar.
You know, babe, I actually don't even need the menu. I'm gonna get what I always get.
You know what? Y'all, he always says that, and then he's gonna end up sneaking some bites of mine. Guilty. Guilty.
Yeah. That's definitely guilty.
Homemade, Dave.
Oh, these are awesome.
Homemade chips and salsa. This is a less spicier one for me.
This one's more spicy. This is good.
For you.
Oh, thank you.
Ooh, look at that, Dave. Oh my gosh. You know, thank you. You know, I love this. Even this. This is like the albondiga soup. That
love
nice
it.
giant meatball. I just feel like everything here is made with love. And for me, I'm already happy even before eating it. The smell is just dominating, right?
I agree.
Wow.
That's amazing.
And then side plate.
hear that sizzle?
Oh yeah, I can hear that sizzle.
Oh, that is made with all kinds of love up in that.
Wow, holy cow, here comes all the dishes.
Oh, Dave, you look like a happy, happy camper right now.
Oh yeah, very good.
Ready to dive in?
I'm ready to dive in.
I mean, this is exactly what we needed after a full day of driving. There's just something about this place. It's like no hype, just heart.
And beans. Lots of beans.
Speak for yourself. I'm gonna have to deal with all that later. So a little earlier we heard the water pump turning on, and it was more than just once. And it was kind of like cycling on and off, even though we weren't using the water. And it was louder than usual, sort of this rattling sound, this brrr sound when we weren't using it. And a sound we've never really heard before. So we have to determine whether we have a leak somewhere or maybe the water pump itself is the issue. We store a lot of stuff in there. So Dave's pulling everything out so we can actually get to the water pump.
Yeah, I definitely want to check the pump first before we start tearing things apart, because it could just be a loose connection or air in the line. Got to really figure out, like, why is it losing pressure when we aren't using it?
Okay, so while Dave is checking all that inside, I'm gonna do a thorough check outside just to make sure I'm not missing anything leaking underneath or in the water compartments. How's it going?
You know, everything looks okay in here. You know, I thought maybe the pump was going to be loose, but it seems all screwed in tight. So the rattle is definitely not from that. And the connections all seem tight. I see no water at all. It seems really dry in here. But, you know, that sound of that pump is not right.
Yeah, I don't know. I think outside too is just kind of nothing. There was nothing outside. I kind of checked outside. It looked completely A-okay. I don't know. Maybe we just check other spaces, other compartments, and then just keep an eye on it until see how it goes throughout the night and check back in the morning.
You know, I think that makes sense. I mean, it's losing pressure somewhere, and I just don't know where.
All right, so I'm gonna check one last time. So there's pressure in the pipes and we haven't used the sink. So I'm gonna turn this water pump on and it should not make that sound. Please, 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 please. Oh, that sounds so bad. Good morning. Good morning, Meechy Peachies. You ready for some breakfast? I'm ready for some breakfast. You ready for some breakfast? I think Daddy's out there getting you guys some breakfast. Good morning, my little butter beans. You see? Oh, you see the kitty? You see the kitty, bitty, bitty? See the bitty, bitty? Bitty, bitty, bitty? So, it was a bit of a night. I mean, Dave and I did our best to thoroughly check the different compartments, under the sink, in the bathrooms, under the bed. We even checked the water compartment again, and around the outside, and things for us look completely dry. We're just baffled because the water pump kept cycling on and off, even though neither of us was using anything. So we kept the water pump off for most of the night, but it's really clear that something's not right. So this morning we contacted our service provider and we let them know exactly what was going on. And they told us to bring in the van so they could take a look. I have a question for y'all. So Dave and I were definitely not RV techs. You know, issues have come up in the van and we're learning along the way to assess things and even fix them at times. But this water pump, this is definitely baffling us. So if you are familiar with water pumps and RVs or camper vans and the plumbing, and you got some troubleshooting tips we should do that we haven't done, or tools that we need, if you could leave them in the comments below, we would greatly appreciate that. Whew, it's getting warm. We weren't planning on leaving this early. Actually, we're supposed to be heading up higher into the mountains today, but plans change.
At least it's an easy drive to the service center. It still only takes about 3 hours.
Yeah.
Whew, hope they can get us in and figure it out quick.
Fingers crossed. We're not sure how bad it is yet, but we want to just make sure we catch it before it turns into something serious. Because that could get pretty ugly, especially when it comes to leaks. So we just arrived here at the service center, and I did call early this morning to let them know exactly what's going on, and they said to bring it in today so they could assess it. So I just came from speaking with one of the service advisors inside, and they told me they're not going to be able to assess that today. So no assessment going on today. So yeah, we're not only dropping off our camper van, we're actually going to be moving out of our home. Well, for now anyway. And that's always one of like the toughest parts about van life. Well, we gotta take the kitties out too, which just always makes things so much more complicated. I mean, but they've done this before, and our kitties are just awesome power troopers.
They're mostly just mad at me, I think, for waking them up. Don't worry, guys. We're going to get you some of your favorite treats.
Yay.
Don't worry.
There's mommy's babies. So they're going to do a full assessment tomorrow and let us know what's going on with the water pump or the leaks. And since it's clear that we're not going to be getting this back the same day, we're just going to go ahead and have them take care of those safety recalls we've been meaning to have done. The biggest thing is we're out of warranty now. I mean, most of the repairs up to this point have been covered. This time, whatever it is, it's on us. And oh my gosh, y'all know how fast those RV repairs can just jump up in cost. So that's weighing on us too. Well, we'll just have to find out tomorrow what's really going on.
On that sweet summer night, and if your heart can't trust me,